Ladies and gentlemen, it is Tigitar here, and welcome back to the first episode of a brand new series. We're going to do some summoner only. And so I thought it'd be a good time to start a new series here, as we just finished our mini game, Are You Smarter Than the Guide? Pretty much mostly for now. It's at a good finished point, I feel like, anyway. And so what I wanted to try to do is get another series started here that we can work on sort of simultaneously. And I'm also planning on maybe introducing another one in the near future as well, another hardcore series. So my plan for this series is to not do hardcore, but still stick with master and play through with a focus on building cool stuff and making our bases look really nice. However, the twist is going to be we're only allowed to use summoning weapons that deal summon damage. And so I've never actually done a playthrough of the game where I'm restricted to one type of damage or one class. So this is actually going to be pretty new for me. I know that there are actually a lot of people who have done specific class sets through master, through hardcore, all kinds of stuff. But I've never actually done it, and I haven't spent all that much time watching or studying them. So I'm going to be learning a lot as I go, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're not going to do it hardcore because I'm probably not going to make it through hardcore. And I also kind of want to save a hardcore run for sort of more tryharding, I guess, and less focus on building and more focus on fighting and progressing as efficiently as possible. Looks like Shanty of the Coma will be our new adventure world. Let's check it out here. But anyway, yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun to try out a specific class. We already got a butterfly up there. Oh, and we got a peach. This is like my least favorite part of the game, finding butterflies before I have a bug net. It's just like one of my biggest frustrations ever. And in this on Summoner only, of course, we're actually going to need a bug net pretty soon. Sorry, butterfly. Oh, and squirrel. We're going to need a bug net in order to capture critters to fill out the bestiary. Because if we don't get lucky and find a finch staff in a living tree somewhere nearby, our only accessible weapon that we're going to have first off here is actually going to be the leather whip from the zoologist. And in order to get the zoologist to move in, you have to fill out the bestiary to a certain level of completion, which I actually don't know off the top of my head. I believe it's something like 20-something% of the bestiary. So a pretty significant amount, honestly. So until then, it's going to be a lot of blocking off enemies, dodging them out, and trying to just get geared up while we try to obtain our first weapon. I'm actually curious, I wonder, since that squirrel just died... Oh, wait, do we not need to catch these things in order to fill them in? Oh, interesting. I thought we had to catch these critters in order to have them filled in on the bestiary. I was thinking maybe it could have been because I hit them with my axe, but I don't think that's right either, because the blue jays filled in and that just flew away before we or a monster attacked it at all. So I don't know. I'm not going to allow the guide to help us either with his bow. That's not technically summoner. I'm going to try to do this as correctly as I can, I guess, without the use of, say, lava or any other naturally damaging mechanisms. Looks like we got a bit of a desert on the left side, and our first little chest here, a guide to plant fiber cordage. Cool. Not the most useful of starting items, but whatever. It's tricky in there right now because I don't have any torches yet. Without torches, it's going to be hard to explore a cave very well. I suppose I do have recall potions, so we may as well just jump down and see what happens. Maybe we can find a pot and get some torches out of it. Or we can find some water. This is good. Can I throw my money? Okay, I'm struggling to find a way to provide light here. And I'm not finding any... Oh, there's some more pots. Okay, we found some more pots. Oh, there we go. Nice. There's some torches. All right. Let's see. We made it. I guess it's just kind of a straight shot down here. Let's see if we missed anything. Luckily, we didn't hit any traps on our way down. Oh, we missed a mushroom. We gotta grab that. Okay, here's that water that I fell in. Just a tiny pool, actually. Alright, let's see what kind of loot we can grab ourselves. Alright, we already got angry slimes after us, so that's not great. Let's see if we can not fail at blocking myself in there. I kind of struggled to get the first blocks placed there, but we got it. And we also got some clay here. I haven't even fixed my starting items. I'll take some clay because we could use pots for decoration. Very, very important, as you well know. Gonna have to remember to take our torches with us because we have no way of crafting more at this point. Quite a busy looking pool down below us there. 2 jellyfish and 2 slimes hopping around. Hopefully we can circumvent or circumnavigate maybe some of these guys. Okay, we got the slimes in there. The jellyfish, I guess we'll just kind of swim around. And we should be pretty good to move along here. Oh, some sand. I'm actually going to grab a little bit of sand. It's nice to have some glass for bottles, for potion making if we need early on. And of course glass for windows and houses as well. And it looks like this is actually where the underground desert is by the looks of the sand curvature. You like those curves that the underground desert has? Well, got some sand. It's probably not worth trying to dig into the underground desert at this point. It's a little bit dangerous and unlikely that we'll actually find anything good very easily. So I think I'm just gonna keep looking towards the underground to the right, and we'll see if we can find some more caves to explore. Oh, you know what? It's kind of weird that we don't have the guide on the bestiary. I wonder if maybe we have to have a house for him before it fills it in or something. I honestly don't really know that much about the bestiary and the mechanisms like behind it. All the mechanics, I mean. Also, I kind of wasted 2 torches over here. Let's take those. Okay, here we go. Now we're into the goodies, it looks like. Oh man, look at all this platinum. Holy cow. I wonder if the surface of this world is... Yeah, it looks like our spawn point is relatively low, like close to level surface. So we actually have already come across 2 platinum veins, not very far underground. Oh man, look at that. There's Pinky over there already. That's pretty crazy. I'm not sure that I've ever seen Pinky on day 1 before. Probably have at some point, but oh wow, and the Pinky actually made it up where the blue slime hasn't been able to. Oh, and oh man, the Pinky's actually coming for us here. Alright, Pinky can go play down there. Gotta get the rest of this iron and their goodies. Grab the goods. Oh, what did that slime just kill? Was that a mouse? I don't know. Maybe we just have to be close enough to the critter in order to discover it on the bestiary. I might have to look that up. Maybe I shouldn't be such a noob. Could be a good question to add to Are You Smarter Than the Guide? Probably I should, oh, that guy almost made it up here. Probably I should just block him in there and grab this iron. Some cobwebs, of course, are nice. Get that silk production underway. Wow, this is weird. This cave goes, like, way far up. Got some more torches. Oh, we're close enough to the surface to get the surface music again, and it sounds like it's nighttime. Oh, we got a mine track here, though. That's pretty nice for exploring. So far, this cave has actually proven pretty dang expansive. It's pretty awesome, actually. As far as, like, starter caves go, can this guy just, like, go down? Oh, crud, we went in the water. Alright, let's go home. Time to set up a little starter base, I guess. Oh, hey, Joe. How are you doing? Totally casual first night here. Oh, yeah, so there is actually a cave entrance just to the right that we missed. So we probably would have come out here if we kept coming up. Maybe I'll just block this zombie off and grab this chest. I hope that blocks him off anyway. Got a radar. Oh, yeah, get that fat plus 2% melee speed for this summoner only run. That's what I'm talking about. Just don't mind that zombie down there. He can't hurt us. Not in a million years. I kind of want to get back up to the surface and run over to the other side of this hill here. There's a cool pink tree there. Oh man, there's demon eyes though. Probably won't be able to make it past the demon eye is the issue now. Well, this is kind of unfortunate. Alright, plan B. We're going back down the cave. We just have to make it past the zombies, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. I just got to figure out how to do this where I can trap them all in a box. Well, at this rate, by the time I get this figured out, it's going to be daytime, so looks like we might finally be clear to move on. I'll have to clean up this mess later. Almost looks like we tried to spell something. Alright, let's just not talk about that one. Oh, good. 200 throwing knives. Another excellent acquisition for a summoner-only character. Okay, we got another zombie down here. We actually have a nice supply of torches now, so that's quite nice. We have a demonite coming from behind us too, so let's get moving. Hopefully we can make it over here. Oh yes, and this looks more familiar. So that's the minecart track right over there. Maybe we can go back to where we originally were down here and make some more headway. Oh yeah, I forgot about these pieces of topaz here. Only 2 of them, but still enough to make some nice decorations in the house. Looks like there's a couple more back hidden over here. Maybe 1 more. Oh yeah, just 1 more. Well, 1 is better than none. Unless, of course, we're talking about hardcore deaths. Oh, there's a mouse over there. Oh, 2 mice. Let's test out if we go near them. Oh wait, we unlocked? I wonder, did I unlock it by mousing over it? Get it? I actually don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. Let me actually just check real quick. Alright, well, after doing some reading on the bestiary page on the wiki, I'm still a bit confused. It says that the first stage of completion in the bestiary is a kill. So when you kill an enemy, it is filled in and it appears in the bestiary, but without any information about it. After 10 kills, you get more information about the enemy, and after, I think, 50, it fills it in completely with all the drop chance statistics and things like that. But it still didn't clearly explain why I have these critters filled in here when we haven't actually killed any of these, and I'm almost certain that the bird hasn't been killed. Although, maybe I'm just wrong about this and all of them were killed by, like, the blue slimes or something like that. And that's why they're filled in. I'll have to come across some other critters here pretty soon, and then we can do some further analysis of it, maybe. Because it was my understanding previously that we would have to capture each critter in a bug net in order to fill it in the bestiary. Oh, looks like the red slime fell for the oldest trick in the book. Jumping down the hole. Wait. Oh my gosh, the red slime escaped the oldest trick in the book. He got out of the hole. Oh, and there's a yellow slime over here? What? Oh man, I was actually hoping that the yellow slime was gonna jump up here. I don't know if those guys are stuck there, actually. Another blue slime. Maybe we can get all these guys in the party corner. Oh, nope, we didn't make it. But we did make it in the water here. I don't think we can make it out of this water. Let's go back. It might be daytime, actually. Oh yeah, it's actually just daytime. Cool. That's not bad timing. I think I want to do a little bit more of the surface exploration and see if we can't find some living trees. Because it would be pretty awesome if we happened to get a finch staff. It would kind of surpass the whole first grind of having to find critters and fill in the bestiary to get the zoologist to move in. But yeah, this is a pink tree that I saw earlier. We might be able to use this for a cool little starting base, maybe. Well, we got a vulture here. I don't know of any good way to get past the vulture, especially without killing him. Maybe we can just run back and he'll despawn. We could also try the other side, but of course there's a desert over there too. Oh man, there's another vulture here. Also, I'm still not sure why we don't have the guide. Do I have to talk to the guide? And then is he filled in? Oh yeah, okay. Cool. Oh, interesting. I actually didn't know that the green cap didn't tell you which name the guide have to have. The guide would have to have. The guide have to have? I don't know. Anyway, what his name has to be in order to drop the green cap. It just says there's a unique name. Of course, I trust that all of you guys know what that is already. Dang it! Another vulture! These guys. Oh, there's a regular bird. Okay, so that bird is not killed by us. It's not killed by anything else. We moused over it, and we filled it in. Okay, so it's either like proximity or by putting our mouse over it. For critters, that is. It's not like that for enemies because we haven't got any slimes filled in. So we have to actually kill enemies to fill them in. But it looks like for the critters, All we actually have to do is come near them. So that's kind of interesting. Oh, Major League Gaming action here. Oh wow, I barely dodged that green slime. I thought I was gonna land on top of him because we jumped at the same time. Alright, here we go. No vultures, no vultures. Made it to the oasis. Dun 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 dun. Is there gonna be a vulture? Hopefully those slimes that were at the beginning were taking up the spawn, and yeah, it looks like we can make it. The slimes took up the spawn cap just enough to prevent the vultures from spawning over here. New lands await us. Oh, actually, I just recently kind of saw a trick where you can locate floating islands by finding these sparse water pools on the ground. So I actually kind of want to try that. Let's just see if there's a floating island up here. Because there may be. Because sometimes the water will fall off of the island and just form those little pools on the ground. Because normal surface water, I don't believe generates like that we saw there. And since we happen to find a good amount of rope from chests and things already, it might be worth just checking out. Oh man, look at that. And it's actually a chest one too. And look at that. Perfectly calculated too. Dude, that's awesome. This is the first time I've ever used that trick. Oh man, I'm gonna have to put that in the next Big Brain video, I think. And we got wings. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Oh, dude, there are tall trees on this island too. This is a cool looking island. We're gonna have to build some stuff up here. Oh man, that's so cool. Okay, let's get out of here before the harpies come and murder us. Nothing to see here, harpies. Haha. Now we can just jump. Oh my gosh, we can almost die in one hit and almost die in a second hit by hitting the feather. Okay. That wasn't even close at all. Actually, I have a bunch of health potions. I may as well drink one. That was pretty funny, actually. Oh, that's sweet. We already got wings. So no fall damage. And, I mean, the mobility is nice, actually. Especially just for right at the beginning. But the big thing is going to be no fall damage. That's so big. Awesome. Oh, that paid off big time, dude. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Another guide. Oh, it's a warding one, though. Oh, I didn't realize our first one was guarding. It's not too bad at all. Oh man, I'm so hyped about these wings. Okay, there's dragonflies. Let's actually see real quick. Okay, we don't have the dragonflies. We're gonna go a little bit closer, and we still don't have them. I probably have to like close it and open it again. Yeah, okay, now the dragonfly is filled in. Oh, and we can fill in the duck too. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's just kind of proximity when you find... Yep, there's the duck there. Cool. So the bug net isn't actually as important as I thought it was. Of course, it is still important to actually get the critters to use them in builds and stuff, which is like half of the purpose of this playthrough. So we're still going to be looking for that, but we don't actually need it in order to acquire our first weapon. I mean, we'll probably still... Oh man, this is some awesome generation here. Got a pink tree here and all kinds of vines and flowers growing. Chests, worms, more throwing knives, more recall potions, and a crimson. And, oh good, I did pick up some sunflowers. Good. I'm sorry to these little rocks here, but I'm going to double sunflower this just to be safe. Let's grab one mushroom and then leave. Give me this mushroom. I don't really feel like trying to cross here, but honestly, with wings, we might be able to. We'll see. Let's just give it a go, and we'll recall out if things get bad. I do really want to find a living tree still. Okay, this is actually interesting, too. A naturally generated cave that cuts through a crimson cave. So if we go down there, there's a good potential that there'll be some exposed crimson hearts. And we could smash some of those. However... we're doing summoner only, so even if we find an orb, or a heart rather, get an undertaker, we won't be able to use it, so I guess I'll just pass on that. And surprisingly, we're actually already across the crimson. That's crazy. Holy cow. I've never explored this much this early on a master character. Alright, and here's the jungle. Okay, we're probably not making it past the jungle because the bats are scarier than the crimson enemies. But we can grab a flower, maybe. Haha. Maybe I can also grab some bamboo. I like bamboo. Okay, no bats so far. I don't know what is up with this day, but it's like the most peaceful day that I've ever seen in Terraria. Is this the second day? Oh, there's a bat. Okay. That's what I was expecting. Oh, there's another bat. I think they'll two-shot us, so we'll die pretty dang fast. I guess we'll just jump down here and loot this chest. And our third guide to plant fiber cordage. Excellent. Some copper bars, don't need that. Oh, we found a grubby too. So that should be filled in, right? Oh yeah, there it is. Cool. Let's just grab this iron. If we're super lucky, the bats may have actually despawned up there. Oh, I forgot we have a radar on us, actually. So, yeah, there are no enemies nearby. We gotta have that radar for that plus 2% melee speed. Oh, man, we got a mango. I can actually just totally toss all these throwing weapons. And actually the spear, too. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that. Oh, made it over the water. Okay, let's leave. I wasn't paying attention to where that bat was, and it came up under the little cave there and smacked me. So cool. Well, we got some awesome stuff, especially the wings. I guess maybe we can just check out what's on the other side of this desert before it gets nighttime, and then it might be time to set up our first little shelter somewhere. Oh, we got some more dragonflies. Very cool. No enemies nearby, so we're looking good so far. Oh, it's crimson directly opposite. Okay. I wonder if we could get some grass to grow from this one little piece here. And then plant some sunflowers there. That would be nice. We still have... I guess I only have one sunflower left, though. But one would actually be pretty helpful for right there. And we got some bad guys coming in. Oh, there's the grass. It grew already. That was really fast. We got the sunflower down. And I think that's all I actually need for now. Let's find out where we want to set up to start. I do kind of like this little spot with the pink tree. Last time we built on our hardcore character, we built underground. So I think it might be cool to build on the surface this time. And since we're not on hardcore, we don't have to worry too much about being extra safe. The other spot that I quite liked, though, is actually right here before we got to that crimson. There was some really cool, like, world generation right there. But that is a little ways away. Oh man, we got a number of umbrella slimes closing in on our location. But we have wings. Haha. My inventory's a mess. Do I have any acorns? Oh, I have 27. Reforestation. Oh my gosh. Was there a sapling there, or did I just plant an acorn the instant that it grew? That may be the fastest tree that I've ever seen. Man, I lost the acorns again. If I can, I'd like to get back to that little pink tree, and then we can start setting up a little shelter area there. We got enough clay, right? Oh yeah, 92 clay. We can make some pots, we can make some plates, we can put our nice food out on display. It's gonna be amazing. I'm actually really excited to do summoner only. As I'm starting in this world, it sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun actually. Let's just build ourselves a little safe area to work in. We'll just have to deal with that one zombie. How do I do this actually? Uh-oh. Okay, this is all temporary. Don't worry about it. Nobody panic. I know I'm making a huge mess. I just realized the fledgling wings don't show unless you're flying or falling. That's kind of weird. Alright, there we go. Stay in there. Now we can get some work done. We can also mine this. Is this iron? Oh yeah, it is. Actually, it's probably worth mining this iron vein here. It's going to be pretty big. It's one of the big ones. And maybe we could incorporate the hole into a base somehow. I've also been thinking about the songs for the episode, and what I think I actually want to do is, instead of just kind of doing all these random songs that I like, I'm going to try to pick a theme for this series and have all of my song suggestions be from one theme. So I think I'm actually going to go with like new wave retro synthwave music. There's a lot of awesome stuff out there for that, and so I think I'm gonna try to share some songs from that. This is actually pretty awesome finding this much iron, because I do really like using iron bricks, especially early on. They complement a lot of stuff with like just wood and stone. So this is actually going to be pretty nice. Speaking of stone, I might want to just dig this way a little bit and grab some of it. Oh man, it's tempting to try to grab that star out there. Make that 2 stars. Oh man, that star almost hit the zombie, the raincoat zombie. If that were to happen, oh dang it, I shouldn't have let the demon eye in here. If the star hit the zombie and killed it, I probably would not count it in the bestiary. I'd still try to discover the proper amount in order to get the zoologist to move in. It wouldn't be quite right to take advantage of that other kind of damage for the full correct playthrough. Oh man, I was sure that demon I was going to sneak in again. Some dangerous action. I do want to really try not to die, just as, well, good practice and for hardcore and just in general. You know what I just realized? I'm probably being a bit small-brained here. I have plenty of materials to make some weapon upgrades, and other tool upgrades, and I was planning on doing that, but I probably should have done it a while ago. And it would have made digging this hole out a lot nicer. We can go ahead and get our little crafting area started. Definitely need a sawmill. Oh dang it, we can make 11 platinum bars. We're one short from our pickaxe. Wait, it's 10 now? Oh my gosh, it's only 10 bars. I'm a pro Terrarian, everybody. I know exactly what it takes to craft everything. And we got a massive platinum pickaxe. Watch out, ladies. That's going to help a lot. So I'm thinking of having one house in the middle of this room here, and then like you enter from the top, but then you have to spiral around to get into the house, and they'll just be like a grassy, mossy, lush spiral to get in here. We'll see though if I made it big enough or how big I'll have to have it. I think I want to make most of this, probably all this sand into glass. I would like to use a different material to line the inside of the house, and hopefully it's still going to be big enough to be a valid house. I'm kind of just leaning towards gray bricks right now, but maybe we could do some combo of both gray bricks and iron bricks and see how that looks. Looks like we're gonna need some more stone. What a surprise. I did not stock up on that very well at all. One thing I'm noticing is the dirt does not connect with the bricks at all, but I think once the grass grows, that's gonna change. Let's see what happens with the iron bricks also. Will it blend? Grass versus gray bricks and iron brick. Find out next time. Okay, and it looks like we ran out of glass. Now we can mine some of this sand in peace. Oh, and stone also. We need some more of that too. Make a nice amount of glass there. Should have plenty to finish this little dealio. Oh yeah, check that out. All the sand is in. Oh, there we go. A star finally hit somebody. Oh man, let's see what that did. Yeah, that filled in both these slots. So we'll have to take that into account and be sure that we fill 2 extra slots in before we get the zoologist to move in. That's funny. All right, here we go. I believe this might just about do it. Yeah, got a little cross window in the back here. Now we just have to figure out how to fit some furniture in. Oh, wait a second. I see a rookie mistake. Got a nice piece of dirt wall in there. Oh, and we got a second one. Look at that. There. Now, hopefully as the grass grows around, it'll mold together and be cooler. And I'm noticing that the dirt background behind this grass is actually showing through a bit, so we might have to just take care of that with some extra glass walls. Here we are. Oh yes, that looks much nicer actually. Alright, there we are. I think I might be flattening out this little section of the hill to build the next house into the hill a little ways. So let's start on that, and that'll also give us a spot to put a sawmill down. I think. There we go. Ah, yes. Now we can make some bar stools for just a little bit of variation. And I'm thinking star lanterns for lighting, which is actually one of the reasons I was trying to collect some of those stars. Because they look quite nice, and they fit well with the sort of early gray brick, iron brick theme. So I quite like those. I think I'm just going to toss that lens to make sure that we don't take advantage of the star. Actually, let's check. And it is not valid housing. Oh boy. I'm guessing it's because these platforms don't actually count as closing off the house, so there's no like end to it. Okay. Oh, and it looks like the guide immediately moved in here, so... Oh wait, what the... Why did the guide move in here? He moved into a house that's missing a table and chair. Interesting. So what I'm wondering for this house is it's probably got to do with the floor actually. So maybe what we'll have to do is flatten that out a little bit. Okay, what does that do for this thing? Okay, now the house is suitable. I actually didn't realize that having the floor hammered like that would cause it to be invalid, but I guess so. Sweet. Okay, well, there's one house at least. I guess just to be quick and easy, we can throw a banquet table and maybe, how about just a couple regular chairs, I guess, down there? And then, of course, we'll need some light. And since I built this with a 2-block center, we won't be able to center it, so let's just put it over here. Whatever. Alright, we can make another star in a bottle. There we go. Okay, now the outside area and the inside area should both be different houses, right? Cool. So we got 2 houses down there, and now I kind of want to do a more traditional house up here with stone bricks and wood and everything, and see if we can sort of build it into the hill, and then we'll call that good for our nice little starter setup here. Uh-oh. Another zombie died to a star up there, it looks like. Uh-oh. Man, building with just the starter tools is... I mean, it's relaxing in one way, but it's also painstakingly slow in the other, so I'll definitely prefer the upgraded late game tools if I had the choice. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with this little cave area. Now let's just figure out what kind of stuff we can fill it in with. I do like stone slabs, and they're actually cheaper to make than the gray bricks, which is kind of funny. So probably what I'm going to do is sort of make the foundation out of a mixture of both the gray bricks and stone slabs and see how that turns out. I think maybe wooden beams to hold up the foundation as well for the little supports. As I'm looking at it, this is probably going to end up being 2 different little houses next to each other, actually. And we got the merchant, too. I wonder... Oh, yeah, he's the one who upset these vultures for us. Great. So we can actually get our bug net now. That's pretty exciting. But not as exciting as building little starter houses with starting gear without even a grappling hook. Am I right? Okay, I think I might go with that for the layout of the foundation. Now let's just thicken it up a little bit here. Probably just going to kind of mix in the gray bricks with the stone slabs. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that for the 2 little foundation slabs. Just a mixture of gray bricks with stone slabs, and then hammer them to connect with the wood beams a little bit nicer. Now before I get too much farther, I'm probably going to want to decide what I want to do with the background walls underneath here. I'm thinking maybe just something as simple as this, and then it'll sort of bring the closure to the cave out a little bit. I don't think what I just said made any sense, but who cares? Okay, now I think we're ready for the actual little structures. I'm actually thinking we might be able to use some of this bamboo as large bamboo. Now I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to make this really work until we have paint. Maybe I can do a 2 thick wall and just mix in the bamboo with the gray bricks. That might be the thing to do. Oh man, the merchant's killing slimes. Wilbur, knock that off. Now we have more things to keep track of in the bestiary. Oh, wait a second. That first slime didn't count, but maybe the second one did? No, it actually looks like those slimes are still not in the bestiary. That's interesting. I wonder if it's because we were too far away from it? I don't know. Weird. Well, so far the large bamboo is interesting to say the least. When mixed in with the gray bricks. I've never tried this combo before. It might be able to work somehow, questionably. Iron bricks are one of my other favorite roofing materials. It's like I've used up all of our stone once again here. Well, it's a really simple little roof there, but I think it might just do the trick okay. It's suddenly feeling like, I don't know, it's weird. It's a little bit steampunky, I guess. I think we can add a couple little wooden supports on these corners to the inside. See how that looks. It might actually look better if we leave these inner blocks unhammered. And now it's just down to the walls and the furniture, I guess. I'm trying to think of what other little details we could add on the outside. We have enough bamboo to make just a couple platforms. We could try to use those to add just a little bit more color to complement the bamboo that we already have. Maybe with this, and we can just hammer them into stairs against the house to add a little bit of color and like that different shape to it. Oh man, you know what we could do? We have some topaz. I'm gonna make some topaz gemspark block, even though it costs a lot of glass, just to make a couple of these gem spark walls, and we might be able to fit these in up in the roof here. There, we can have some fun little lights glowing in the roof there. That might be interesting. Oh yeah, that is a little bit better. I like that more. You know, we're gonna need some more stone in order to make some planked walls, which I want to use some of in here. So what I think I might do is just dig a little tunnel over to our lovely little starting cave over here. Then we can have access to the cave, which will give us easy access to more stone too. Oh hey, here's that mine track that we found earlier. That's funny. I forget what I was doing. I needed stone for some, not statues, although it would be quite cool to use a couple of armor statues if we have enough leftover stone. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to make some planked walls. Oh dang it. I just accidentally used up our rich mahogany. Oops. You know what we might also be able to do? We still have large bamboo. Sometimes the large bamboo walls can look pretty nice as beams, like supporting on the interior of the house, especially if you paint them gray. But we'll see. Since we didn't paint the ones on the outside, maybe we can get away with a couple of them unpainted on the inside. It's always fun to like place the windows before the rest of the background wall and then fill in around it and see how they look. Ah, much better than the weird blobby ones that I had a second ago. Let's see, we got a little bit of that planked wall action. I'm kind of still trying to debate over what to do with this upper part. That's not too bad actually, with just a stripe of the iron brick wall. And I think our best bet is going to be a banquet table to go in there. I thought I might just have a chair and a bar stool in here to mix it up. Again, I'm probably just gonna go with one nice star in a bottle. And now it's just a question of the rest of the furniture. Oh, you know what, we could use some topaz. I can't really think of anything else that we would need to hang there. There we go. That's kind of cool. We got some sparkly pieces of topaz in here. Stack some iron bars up there. Maybe put a bottle up here as well. Maybe we use a pink vase. We have plenty of clay. And I do really like the pink vases, or vases, or whatever you call them, if you want to be the fanciest. Unfortunately, we kind of lose the bottom part of our window in the middle, but I don't know what I'm going to do about it. Figure out what kind of food we want to put in that house. I can't decide. I was going to go with peach, but I actually think I'll go with lemon because it will complement the yellow that we have in the roof. Alright, it's coming together quite nicely. Sometimes I like to use the map to just look at how much empty space there actually is. It's not like taken up by furniture. I think just a few pots and it'll be actually pretty good to go. Just right there, we have a nice window behind where the flowers are gonna grow, so that's actually pretty perfect. The doors can open both ways. That's a little kind of pet peeve of mine. I always like my doors to be able to open both directions. And then we'll just put a couple little platforms on the edge of the slab to walk in on and off of. I'm actually liking this quite a lot. I've never used the bamboo mixed with gray bricks before, but I think it actually might work. Okay, well, I was actually planning on doing this little house today as well, but I'm honestly like really happy with where we are, and I've recorded for way longer than I actually kind of intended to already. I think on the recording it was like 40 minutes in when we settled down here and had all of our adventuring finished and gathered our materials. Oh wow, we actually made it really far on that left-hand side. That's crazy. Anyway, we're now over 2 hours into the recording, 2 hours and 10 minutes about. And so I guess I spent roughly 3 times as long just building. I think I'm going to wrap up the episode here. I'm really happy with what we got set up here. This house turned out really cool with the bamboo mixed in here. I like that a lot, and I'm excited to do some more. So I'm looking forward to episode 2. We can build this house and then see where we can go with some more exploring. So we still haven't acquired ourselves a usable weapon, so we'll have to look into that pretty soon. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have an outstanding rest of your day. The song of the episode that I've picked out for today with our new decided synthwave theme is going to be Genesis by Nightcrawler. So I'll link that in the description, and you should check that out if you're interested. Thank you guys so much, and have an awesome rest of your day.